Hi guys, what's happening? I had a really late call out last night. I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Locked out situation. Then I had an emergency job this morning. So I'm not in the best of moods. So basically, I did a job for a company back in March, and I've still not been paid for it. Let me just give you a little background to the story. It's a property management company that manages these block of flats basically. They've rang me up, and obviously they're not where I'm from. I think they were a company based in Wales for some reason. Anyway, the woman's rang me up saying that someone's vandalised the mechanical, digital code lock on one of the rear fire doors, and it had come completely off. Could I attend? Blah blah blah. Now, bearing in mind this was when lockdown was in full effect, as in there were no shops open, nothing. Not even the trade company I was normally ordered from was open. So anyway, I've agreed to go down and look at the fire door. Unfortunately, I didn't have the digital code lock which matched the door. This was like a medium duty one, so one with a full handle on it. All I had was your basic ones that you find on internal doors. So I explained this to her, and she said, "Yeah, is there any way you can make it work?" So I said, "Yeah, I can probably adapt it to work for this door, because on the inside it was a push bar. So I needed to adapt the spindle in the middle and attach it to this code lock, and it was I graphed. It took me about an hour and a half to get it right because all the screw fixings were different and everything. But yeah, I managed to get that done. Sent her videos which she asked for, and photographs of the door working, which I've done. She's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah, you'll get paid within the week," which absolutely fine with. But then a week later, I'm asking about the payment, and then I get another email about saying, "Can you put a set of door closers on the double doors?" So I said, "Yeah, no problem." I didn't think anything untoward. So I've gone down, bought the door closers. Generally I don't carry them things in stock. So I've fit the door closers to both sets of fire doors. Again, she wanted pictures. Again, she sent me the work order and all this. So I thought, yeah, that's money in the bank. And now we're in end of July? Nothing. Email after email, phone call, getting palmed off. I eventually got in touch with the people who actually own the building, and they said, I knew something wasn't right. They said that they've never really heard of this company. They don't use that property management company. So they give me the number of who they say is managing the property. So I've spoke to them. Basically, they've said, yeah, we know about this other company. They stop getting used whenever, So basically, I'm getting passed from pillar to post. I've had a few emails back saying, yeah, we're going to sort it. And I just got pissed off. So I sent an email to the director of this company beginning of this week saying, basically, you got this week to pay, otherwise I'm going to have to take it further. Now, I'm presuming he thinks, send it off to try and, recoup the money. But no, I'm going to take my stuff back. It's simple as that. I don't care. In my eyes, it's still my property. I know there is a bit of grey area, especially if it's a property management company, because as soon as you do it, it then becomes property of the people who own the building. But as soon as the people who own the building aren't taking responsibility and saying they didn't order any work done, that property's still mine. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to take it back. And this is why you should never piss off a locksmith, because I'm willing to accept the consequences. At the end of the day, I've got a wife and kids to feed, and that's you need to be wary about these bigger companies, because they'll try and take the piss, especially if they're not from the same town. To say a Manchester firm rang me, blah blah, can you go and do this? I want it in writing, email, how long I'm going to get paid, and it's because of this that I've changed my invoices. I don't know if you can see this now. 1 second. Oh yeah, back to front. But basically, I've put a thing on the invoice stating that all invoices have to be paid within 30 days, and property remains, any hardware is my property until the invoice is paid. But in my eyes, I'm well within my rights to go down and take it all back. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you've had any similar situations to this, because in my opinion, as long as I leave the property how I found it, which bearing in mind was unlocked, no handle, the door was free to open and close on its own, I think I'm well within my rights. If you disagree, let me know. Let me know if you've had any problems like this. It's like, for instance, say you had a customer who was locked out their house. You've gone, gained entry, changed the locks, and then for some reason you don't take payment there, and they don't pay you. In my eyes, you're well within your rights to go and try and take that lock back, because no matter what you do to that lock, as long as you leave them in the same situation, which was locked out, it's not a problem to me, you know. So this is why you learn on the job. Like, for instance, last night I did this job, and I wanted paying up front. Simple as that. It was 2-3 o'clock in the morning, can't remember what time it was, but I wanted paying up front. She looked at me funny, but I just said, you can call someone else if you want, but I want paying before I start work. It's as simple as that. Anyway, we're going to go down and I'm going to take my shit back. Note before I go down, they owe me in total, I think it's £345. Might not sound a lot, but that's a week's wage to a lot of people, especially up north, you know what I mean. And by law, invoices are outstanding after 30 days, and you're well within your rights to charge interest. So let's go down, take these big companies on, show them that they can't fuck with the little man. So we're here at the job now. As you can see, that's where the old lock was there, and this is the lock I've had to fit onto the back of a panic latch. Okay, so we're going to take our shit back. These are the door closers I installed. They're coming with me as well. Yeah, so as you can see, I've took that off, left the door exactly how I found it. So the panic latch still works from the inside. But yeah, took my shit back. Time to move on to the door closers. I've took my door closers back. Yeah, left the place exactly how I found it. And this is a lesson. Don't fuck with the little. So there we go, guys. A little lesson in what happens when you don't pay a locksmith. Took all my shit back, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels fucking brilliant. You can keep your money now. Ta-da!